Is this Slark?
Yeah, I was trying to think of the other
Smart
heroes.
Jug.
Yeah.
Jug. Okay, the other safe one. All right.
Group up together and just go around and find these stacks because, you know, we are in a stacking meta now. And we've been waiting to see if any team tries to take advantage of that, as always want to fly, getting chased by Solo here. Could be in some trouble. Right click comes through. Roger coming to help him out. Ramses also wants to try and grab this kill here. Lift up, throw down onto Solo. Ramses still looking for always want to fly, realizing he's not going to get this one. Meanwhile, Solo's in some trouble and General's going to be able to sweep in and grab that kill. But now Spin comes out on the always want to fly and going to be able to grab that one as Ramses will bring him down and get himself a kill. But it was first blood onto Solo. And now actually Ramses could be in some trouble as he connects with that Remnant. Roger still wants Ramses, but General has turned his attention over towards Zayats instead. Now they will look over towards him. General taking so much damage from that pop here. Can he finish the job? He can! Gets him with the Shadow Poison. Zayats gets a kill, does go down with pride, but Dai is smiling as Ramses limping back.
Farming going on from both of these teams at this point. Neither of them are in any fighting condition, except for SumaiL. SumaiL feels like, hey,
Storm Spirit, oh no, there's the RP, and Iceberg's gonna get a salami sliced in his jungle as no one comes in with a big first RP of the game. Couldn't zip away from that.
so if you ever do commit into a fight, you're essentially dead unless you got all 5 of your heroes coming in. And that's exactly
jump in, the silence comes out, but no, the tornado from SumaiL is perfect! Oh my goodness! 3-man RP from no one, gonna completely catch them out here. However, they've only been able to get themselves 1 kill right now as they infest into Iceberg, zip themselves away, and NaVi is still in fighting force. They're gonna try and take this one, but who can they find? They're just backing themselves out on the side of 404. They realize that this fight is kind of over, yet they actually might just be able to get themselves away. V-Tune is chasing, he's looking for Solo. Is anybody gonna come back in up? They don't have much mana left on the Storm Spirit. It's a problem, and General is lacking on health, so no one can really afford to go in, and now actually the Storm might be caught out, but he's got the zip away to safety and should be okay. The Juggernaut going to be targeted up here. They silence him up once again, maybe trying to find themselves something. Always want to fly, trying to spin on the front lines. Has to be careful though, that spin runs out. Now he's in some trouble, gets dragged back into the Shockwave, and the Nature's Grasp will finish him off, and that is going to be 404 taking a kill.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. They've seen him now, but yeah, once again, use the spin quite early though. We'll see if they're able to punish this one on NaVi. They must be tempted by it. Lift up onto the Jug, throw him back, but the whole team is behind them. They have them, those big ultis, the Overgrowth, the RP, and of course, the Demonic Purges still all available. And Ramsey's looking for the Omni Slash onto always want to fly, says, please go to the creeps, and they do actually go at the very last second. V-Tune tries to infest, can't do it, can't save him, and now has to back himself away as an Overgrowth goes off from Solo. Zero man, that's okay. Meanwhile, the backlines, General, trying to look for something here as Iceberg jumps in as well. They're trying to bring down SumaiL. Can they actually do it though? Doesn't look like it. And now the RP comes down onto the Storm, but they infest inside him to keep him alive. The burst heal comes through. Is it going to be enough? Yes. Jump away from the Storm's going to keep him alive. Meanwhile, V-Tune hanging around the front lines. The Storm RP completely whiffs once again. Now the skewer back onto General. General's being controlled up a little bit here, but V-Tune just in the middle of this fight right on SumaiL. Saved by Zayats though. V-Tune's being kited pretty well. Ramses pops him out to turns around to try and deal with V-Tune, but meanwhile, Storm jumps to backlines, finding SumaiL. That's a big kill. Roll it towards Zayats as well, and that's going to be another one for Iceberg going his way. Ramses and no one just want to get themselves out, and meanwhile Solo just being chased down by V-Tune. He'll find the extra kill, and that's going to be 3 going the way, and Iceberg might not be done yet. Jumps forwards onto Ramses, the big pick off. Can they find it? No Manta for 10 seconds. His Jug could be in some trouble. Grabs the bounty rune, has the spin, just about gets out okay. Ramses will survive this one, but on very low HP, and still a big win for NaVi. I mean, they just look so clean in these.
Iceberg does not have a Bloodstone. I think they're going to continue to split push. Trying for this. Wait, there's no Manta on Ramses, but that living armor is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Very clutch living armor.
Yeah,
should be happy it was not
really
a
willing
cooldown.
to overcommit to that one. Yeah, for sure.
SumaiL, like, hello. Oh.
There's a much bigger target if they could jump in, but the RP comes in once again, landing onto all 3 cores. This time, the RP, the Omni Slash, again, it's not enough. The Gold Strength is just going to heal him up to full pretty much. Everyone's still fine. Well, General getting pretty damn low here. He's got to jump himself away. Astral step out as Iceberg has that life stealer inside of him. Maybe looking for the turnaround here. The Silence comes down onto the Juggernaut. They're going to try and bring down his first life, and they will be able to burst him pretty quickly. And now they look towards SumaiL on the sidelines. But he's got Deafening Blast to force him back, but Iceberg straight away on top of him. They'll be able to take down the Invoker. And now they can look towards Ramses as V-Tune gets right away on top of him. General going to chase as well, but he's going for the spin. TPS wants nothing more to do with this one, so they'll take down Solo instead, and that is going to be NaVi grabbing themselves 2 big kills, and the Aegis gets dropped as well. That is a big step forward for them as this game comes careening back in the other direction, and they might not be done. Hello, Mr. Zayats. He's got himself that glimmer, but he's moving himself in a really smart direction to not get caught, and will TP himself out successfully. Although, I say that, no, NaVi are sticking their heads in. They are interested. They are making an offering. And then they go, Abyssal Blade
Abyssal.
straight away onto the Void Spirit. Can they finish the job though? They can't. He actually manages to get himself back. Now Ramsey's stuck with his life steal as the overgrowth comes through. They want to try and take out the supports. They're going straight onto the Rubik. Can they finish him off in time? RP comes down
What
onto
an
3
RP.
with the Omni Slash. Can they bring him down in time? Yes, they can. That is a Storm out of the equation, but he's going to buy back immediately and try and get himself back into this fight. Meanwhile, the Juggernaut can trot up a little bit. V-Tune still wants him, but he's got that spin to get himself back. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, they're kind of backing themselves away slowly from V-Tune here as the one-man army comes forwards, and now Iceberg comes up to join him. Solo and Ramses up to that high ground. V-Tune slowly chasing here. They're so tempted to just go out and try and fight this life stealer, but they know how badly it's gone in the past. General on the run. Ramses does have another Abyssal Blade available. NaVi realize this, and they are just going to wait on this high ground now. I love the way they're playing around this high ground, but now they jump in with the Storm, trying to find the backlines. Who can they find? No one is the answer, because Glimmer Cape from the Shadow Demon is actually going to save him here. And now it's once again 4-4 in the front lines. I mean, it really is just a game of cat and mouse, one onto the other, and now the Abyssal Blade comes down. They'll take down General. They do get the Void Spirit, just catching him out in time before he gets that jump away.
Are they gonna try for this? What's up, Iceberg? What's the plan here? Is he zipping on in?
Beachu's gonna wander into the pit. Hey buddy, how's it going? You doing Roshana here? Mind if I join? No, you're not invited, but actually the lift up onto Jug. He might be in some trouble. The RP comes down, tries to lock down life. The Aegis is on the floor. Who's gonna take it? Ramses is able to grab it in the very last second before he dies. Meanwhile, they'll skewer 2 out of the pit, but Iceberg's flying around. He's gonna be able to take down the Magnus. Meanwhile, Jug looking for a target, but he's actually gonna end up dying.
No,
it was the disruption which saved him before. And now he is gonna die for a second time, perhaps, so another disruption comes through. But Gen 1 in the backlines, he's throwing down the silence to make sure that his supports can't come in and help out Ramses. Ramses getting so low in that spin isn't enough to save him. Abyssal across to keep himself alive, gets a kill onto Always Want to Fly and eats that cheese as well. Surely the Juggernaut must die here. Surely he's gonna go down, and he does finally lose his life. The king is dead, and everyone else just needs to run. SumaiL running himself away, but Juggernaut has actually paused this one.
Shadow Demon making some really clutch disruptions in that engagement, keeping the Juggernaut alive long enough. The Omni Slash came out in the Roshan pit, but the Skewer away kind of broke it, and then he was just in the middle of the fight without Omni, just trying to right-click heroes down, and this hero just doesn't do anything about it. Oh, wow.
Where'd he go?
Whoa, wait, what?
The Storm just got decimated, and now the Skewer across onto Roger. He's gonna die as well. Zayats gets himself a triple kill. Excuse me.
He had like a five poisons on the Storm or something.
You can always trust him to overperform if you give them the resources.
Oh,
to do
smoke
so.
from NaVi.
General leading that charge. Oh, Solo, look at him in the trees, but they actually found him. General gets straight on top of him, and they're going to be able to bring down the tree. All right, fair enough. No hesitation from General there, just to jump straight into him and finds him immediately. Very nice.
60 seconds, 4 versus 5.
They might be looking for no Abyssal Blade out onto him. Can they get them down with the RP? Come down onto 2, but no one gets silenced up, so he can't go in for the Abyssal Blade coming through, doing so much work with the Omni Slash on top of it as well. Cataclysm comes on down. They've taken down V-Tune. V-Tune has no buyback either, so no way back into this fight. All they lost was their tree and a buyback, of course, from Always Want to Fly. Coming in his trademark at this point as General trying to run himself away with that flicker. He's got himself a Yules in 1 second and a Dissimulate as well, so a very tricky target to bring down once Iceberg deals with the creeps. But man, that was over in the flash of an eye.
Oh, that could have been much worse. It would have been much worse. That was like a 3-man RP, but the Juggernaut was Yuled before the RP went off, so they removed the Alacrity, they removed the Solar Crest. If that was an Omni Slash with both of those on, oh man. A flash of a second. Yeah, would have been much faster than that. Zayak?
Jump in, Zayats, but it's actually the Storm who could be in some trouble, but the Abyssal Blade actually comes down onto Genwa instead. They'll take down the Void Spirit. Maybe not the most value choice, but at the same time they couldn't really reach Iceberg at the back there, and now another Skewer out. Always Want to Fly, dragged out of position by the Magnus. And Ramses gets himself the double kill, and now he's on that high ground, chopping away at that tower. Meanwhile, Storm comes through to deal with the creeps, will do so easily. And they also use the Yules onto the Juggernaut to make sure he can't get any cheeky bashes or Abyssal Blades on the Storm as he clears out that creep wave. But it's still not going to make a difference. They're still going to get themselves that melee barracks, and now they're looking towards bottom as well. 20 seconds on that life stealer.
Damn, that was such a sick play from Zayak there. He actually had his A on this lock, and then he opened it the moment they jumped in. Oh, and he found the Iceberg too.
He's got himself the Minotaur Horn on the Storm Spirit, so he can just get himself away with complete ease. But yeah, that's 2 lanes of barracks to the side of 404. They are doing it.
And that was a 4v5 fight.
So now jumping on to Always Want to Fly. Doesn't do much damage though on this Invoker, and now he's actually getting jumped by Iceberg. Might need some help, and of course Zayats is there with the disruption. Solo trying to get off the ultimate, the overgrowth being cancelled out, but it doesn't make a difference. He'll be able to get a kill. Meanwhile, Ramsey, the backlines, just chops through V-Tune again. He brings him down for a second time, and they're just going to call it straight there because they do not have the buybacks. GG well played is called in game number 2, and 404 will get their revenge and level out this series. My goodness, what a performance. I mean, across the board, really. No one. Ramsey's at the end really stepping it up and kind of taking a huge bite out of NaVi, just solo killing near... Well, no, definitely not solo killing, but...